What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's in today's video, got some interesting news to share with you. Obviously, the market is still just, man, everywhere we look, it's mainly red there. One thing to note is that Link is actually, it's doing pretty well. Now, I've not really covered Link ever on this video. I've researched it myself. Leave a like or a comment if you want to start seeing me cover Link more and share more information on that. I do feel like Link is one of those that will survive long term. But wanted to actually share some cool information in regards to a couple projects, have some XDC news, some connections to Coinbase listing, and also some LCX announcements. But, you know, with Bitcoin right now kind of going where it is, I wanted to look at how the future is going to be moving as far as like NFTs, asset tokenization, and real estate. Obviously, NFTs are going to be more than just music. And so I found this really cool article today that it was just talking about real estate crypto payments are continuing to gain traction. And I thought that was interesting because in the future, like, it's going to be a lot easier to get mortgages with crypto, really get real estate with crypto, because real estate will be tokenized. So that's pretty cool to see. So they're saying here, Harbor Custom Development is the latest real estate player to accept cryptocurrencies. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I googled them. They're a custom home builder. You know, you see just more and more people are going to be doing this kind of stuff. So, hey, they're not in South Carolina. Shout out, side note, if any of your friends or family are looking to buy a house in South Carolina, my business, actually, I am a mortgage broker and I run a credit repair business in South Carolina, so I help folks with this all the time. But, you know, getting a house is just one way to build wealth. Obviously, we're here in crypto because we feel like I feel like this is where the future is going to be. So it's just interesting to see that companies are going to start doing this more. And, you know, what I found really interesting is that they're going to start accepting crypto payments for all of their developments in those 4 states starting January 24th. So this month, they're going to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, XRP, Doge, SHIB, Binance, Wrap, Bitcoin, Litecoin, DAI, Bitcoin Cash, Pax, and Gemini. That's interesting. They're taking XRP. So I know a lot of you watching this video may be XRP holders. That's really awesome. They will accept crypto for various real estate types, including condos, apartments, residential homes, development lots, and listed land. So we're only going to see this happen more and more and more. So they're saying their CEO is optimistic about the move and believes they have a first mover advantage. New crypto craze in real estate. We know that. We know a lot of companies are getting into the space. Expedia's in the space. You say, I mean, pretty much all of these big companies, they're going to, in the future, everyone is going to be on that. And when we have all of real estate tokenized, which we know it will be, it's only a matter of time. So, also some XDC news. I thought this was really cool. Some XDC news. Blockscan integrates Zenfin XDC network with Coinbase's Rosetta. So I wanted to dig more into some XDC because definitely, honestly, out of like 16,000 some odd cryptos, I feel like if only 10 are going to survive, even just 10, Zenfin would be one of those 10. So shout out, hit the like button, leave a comment if you think that Zenfin would be one of those 10. I would like to hear your thoughts. But you see right here, in their drive for interoperability, Zenfin is integrating with Rosetta, which is an open source project by Coinbase. Everyone knows what Coinbase is. So basically, they developed Rosetta as the middleware used to integrate blockchains into its platform in a secure and painless way. So, you know, you see, well, they provide, basically it's like a reference implementation of the Rosetta for their network in Golang. I guess that's Golang, sorry. I guess that's maybe a coding language. Anyway, so I pulled it up. I was like, what is Rosetta? You see right here, they're an open standard designed to simplify blockchain deployment and interaction, spend less time on integration and more time on novel blockchain advancements. Well, we already know XDC was built based on Ethereum. So it's like we'll be able to or rather it will be able to interact with a lot of different types of blockchains. So it's important to note that the Rosetta, with the Coinbase doing that, with them hooking in to that system, they will be able to, they're not going to do that unless they're going to be listed, essentially. So that's good news. That is good news that they're going to be listed on that and being able to integrate into Coinbase and get listed on there. So you see right here, they even tweeted it out. Rosetta interface, a middleware used to integrate blockchains into Coinbase platform, has been implemented for the Zenfin XDC network to add it to the list on Coinbase. So that's exciting. I'm not sure when they're going to get listed, but we know that it's only a matter of time. And you can even see, you can look them up on GitHub. So GitHub is a good resource too, because this is like the main, you may not know this, but GitHub is like where a bunch of like tech nerds hang out, and all the love in the world for them. I'm definitely not one of them, but it's important because as far as it's like, I don't know any code or anything. I like to read about tech, but this GitHub is like deep, like coders would go there. So you may already know that, but you can really look up information about different networks. It's sort of like Glassnode, it's just like a data place. So it's cool to see that. And you can look up Rosetta. Why is it? Well, it's an open standard designed to simplify blockchain deployment and interaction. So I guess they made it easy for folks to get onboarded into the Coinbase ecosystem. So now, wanted to also cover this. Shout out to Crypto KJ2. You see here, they had some really great information. So wanted to take the rest of this video to dig into this, because this is actually really exciting, and there's several steps here. It's a lot to kind of go through here. So go check out his thread, or their thread here on Twitter, and you can see what essentially he's talking about. And really, we kind of go to carrying on more with Zenfin XDC, NFTs, and really what we opened up today's video with, as far as the buying real estate with that. We know that XDC is going to have a big hand in that. So they've made some partnerships, and I wanted to kind of connect some more dots here. And I dug more into this and connected all these pieces more. And essentially, we have this news. This was back from September of this year, or September rather of last year. Trade Tech partners with Zenfin in first trade finance NFT transaction. And we talked about this before, but essentially, Trade Tech, a technology provider for trade finance asset distribution, has completed what it says is the world's first trade finance-based NFT transaction. So we talked about that. Essentially, what I wanted to bring up to note is how and who they were partnered with and why that's important. So we see in this new transaction, which was conducted with Dublin-headquartered invoice finance company Accelerated Payments. I'm going to show you who they are. As the asset originator, trade finance assets were repackaged into NFTs using the XDC network's blockchain technology. Institutional investors can buy and sell these tokens, which represent the value of an off-chain asset. Well, this gives token holders legal entitlement to an asset or package of assets. So, like, when I talk to my friends and family who are not in crypto, it just blows my mind how people cannot see how massive of an opportunity this is. We've never been able to tokenize an entire random different. I could literally take a bunch of rocks in my backyard and tokenize them. Not that I would do that, but that's just crazy to me how we can do that. So the collaboration between Zenfin, Trade Tech, and Accelerated Payments completes a chain from investor right through to the recipient of funding with complete transparency, accountability, and liquidity. I'm going to tell you why that's important, and also tell you how that means that the token is going to massively appreciate in value, says Ian Duffy. Now, Ian Duffy is the founder and CEO of Accelerated Payments, and this important step demonstrates the ability to disaggregate the invoice discounting industry and paves the way to providing access to a much wider range of funders and beneficiaries, providing a platform that can truly scale globally. So essentially, it's going to allow for different entities, businesses that are in the trade finance ecosystem, which is actually massive, a lot of different uses and a lot of different players. It's going to let it's going to free up more liquidity. It's going to let people who are paid by invoices, maybe they're waiting on a net 30 or net 60 account being paid, and they need cash flow. So this accelerated payment here will actually allow them. So accelerated payments, you see, that enables small and medium enterprises to expand and grow by allowing them to get advances on cash they are due from specific individual invoices. So their technology and the fact that accelerated payments is now linked into Trade Tech and Zenfin, we see we're connecting the dots of just how massive of this is. So when people say, oh, XDC, Zenfin, nothing is happening, this is huge here. Accelerated payments now. Also, we see accelerated payments just recently merged with Virgin Money. So Virgin Money adds accelerated payments to its fintech partnership. So this is just we start to really see more and more the players behind the scenes. It's not maybe necessarily direct partnerships, but it's like we look at company A partnering with company B partnering with company C. Oh, now it's a bigger web here, and that's how all of this works, because you see accelerated payments. Actually, I had another article that was mentioning the same thing. We see down here they had a couple of there. You see Trade Tech partner with Singapore. This is a couple comments about it. Now you see Billy Sebel, or Siebel, maybe I'm saying his name wrong. Zenfin's head of ecosystem comments, "We're excited by the future potential of the groundbreaking partnership with Trade Tech. Decentralized finance represents the future, and industry-wide participation relies on the development of robust enterprise-grade infrastructure. By working with multiple institutions and stakeholders operating in the global trade ecosystem, we're laying the groundwork for the distribution of tokenized bank-owned assets in a standardized and secure manner through the XDC network's hybrid blockchain ecosystem." So Trade Tech's technology will be crucial to achieving this goal. Tokenized bank-owned assets. That's, hopefully I don't have to tell you how massive that will be. Co-founder and CEO of Trade Tech, Chris Gugelman, says the partnership aligns with Trade Tech's mission to speed up the distribution of trade finance assets to a broad range of investors in the new digital age. Trade finance is undergoing a revolution, and decentralized finance will have a key role to play in the future. This project showcases some of the innovative work Trade Tech and its partners are undergoing in order to stay at the forefront of this rapidly changing industry. So, and we see here, we already talked about the comment from Ian Duffy, their founder, talking about how this is basically going to speed this whole life cycle up, free up a bunch of liquidity in there. And now, just like I said, the partnerships between these companies, the partnerships between Virgin Money is also, just so you know, they're large. Like Virgin Money, several banks in the UK merged to form them. So this is just like a large amount of capital in the United Kingdom. You see Clydesdale Bank, established in 1838. They're partnered with them now. Yorkshire Bank, 1859. Boom. Virgin Money, they do savings, mortgages, credit cards, currency services, pensions, investments. They're massive. This is a lot of money here. This is a lot of money. So again, just another example here of that connection. So you see Virgin Money's connected with accelerated payments so that they can start offering some of these. You see here the partnership forms part of Virgin Money's working capital health proposition. Virgin Money is also working on like a digital wallet. So you see here, if you sign up here, we're going to have a lot of ecosystems like this, but the back-end systems are what? So the customer's not going to see. They're not going to see that this could potentially be running on Zenfin, but you see through the partnerships if Virgin Money is partnered with Accelerated Payments did this NFT sale with Zenfin, the back-end system is what is going to be running this. This is the rail. See? So it's like very easy to start seeing, the customer is going to see this. This is what the Zenfin is going to be running the back. So just another example of this is happening. This is literally happening right here before our eyes. And so, you'd have to, either if you're just not getting it now, you're just not going to get it. Hopefully you do get it. That's why I'm here making these videos, because it is, we see how the pieces are falling together. Now, obviously right now lately it's scary in the markets. You know, everything's down, but it's going to only be a short term. You know, relative to how early we are and how big this space is still going to be, I'm staying calm. You know, I'm not saying, again, not financial advice, not saying to go out and buy more Zenfin today, but I mean, it is at some juicy spots. I mean, it's around 8 cents at the time of this video. So, you know, I'm definitely looking at acquiring more. Now, to kind of wrap things up, I wanted to actually mention, I know we talked about LCX the other day and getting hacked. They've actually just announced that they say here, we want to assure users that they will not suffer any loss due to the incident. LCX will use our own funds to cover the incident and compensate affected users. There will be no impact on user balances at LCX. So I thought that was good for them to do that. And obviously, you don't have to worry if you have any of your LCX tokens. I know some of you watching this are into LCX as well. I like LCX. I have LCX. I think they're going to be massive in the future. So good to know. And hey, this just means that they're going to take. They're already super highly regulated in the Liechtenstein, in the Switzerland area. So they already have anything in all the different types of regulations covered. But they're only going to take security even more seriously now. So it's good to see that. I mean, it's good to see they're doing the right thing by it. So. All right, I'm going to wrap the video up at that. We're getting kind of here at the limit that I like to keep it under. So thanks for watching. I really do love each and every single one of you watching all these videos that I'm putting out, telling you what's going on in the news, hopefully help you make good decisions and just keep you informed of knowing what's going on so we can keep moving on and look forward to the future changing things. So leave a like on this video if you found it useful and helpful. And, of course, we'd love to read any of your comments that you post on this video. I appreciate every single one of you watching, and I'll see you on the next video.